Good morning, Twin Flames. I hope you guys are all doing well today. I wanted to bring a few videos in regarding to where I'm at. It's so many things I would love to get in, and yet and still I have put some videos and I erased them as well, and I'm sorry for that. But guys, when it comes to a point of raising your vibration, you want to really, really raise your vibration. You don't want to be stuck in those empty, dark places of where we've been used to in the past or whatever. If you're gonna allow God to bring up all these things for healing and move on to a different cycle so you can get a different reaction, then we have to do the work. And although I know that it's been very, very hard for all of us that's on this journey, yes, spiritual connections is very much real. It do start with God, source, and ourself. And if you go back and look at some of my videos, I've put it on there. Well, I had also did a video in regarding to profanity. Profanity, cursing and curse words or whatever. You don't want to too much stay stuck in those lower vibrations, rather whatever it is, because words carry power. Excuse me, guys. I feel like I'm getting a little bit sick here, so you're gonna have to bear with me. And so, not only am I helping myself on this journey, I'm bringing forth things that will help everyone else. And so, when we get a person or whatever that's on YouTube, because it's so many people that's out there just for self recognition, idol worshiping, and self-willing gain or whatever. And so you have to be careful what you're getting yourself involved with. I believe that God have given all of us a gift or whatever, and whatever you choose to do with your gift is your choice or whatever. We have to choose whether we're going to use our gift for God or we're going to use it for ourselves or to bring forth demonic darkness. Okay. And so, again, with all of that being said, right now we have fallen under the retrograde. I believe Halloween or the day after was going to be, and very much so right immediately after, which God had already, it seems as though, things that God have already shown me and what's going to occur or whatever, before I can even go to do a confirmation look on, the outskirts at another reader or so forth or whatever. God already shown me what vibration and what's going on with the dynamic. And so, falling right after the retrograde period, I went through it was yesterday, I went through a very deep, dark purging of dark night of the soul, where these particular counterparts that's on the elevation that I'm on, you're going to be going through a period of God bringing up things from your past to heal that had to do with your childhood, that could have been a part of being abandoned or being the black sheep of the family or being in lack or being of poverty, and you've always accepted the bare minimum of of life because it was really, really hard or whatever. You didn't have access to help. You didn't have, so you took whatever you had and you made whatever you could prosper for yourself to bring about something that you took whatever little you had and you made away with it. And also, you could have been a child that was an orphan, or could have been foster child, or could have been abandoned, rejected in some form of fashion. You could have been a child that wasn't raised by your parents. You could have been a child that was alone all the time. And so you pretty much know how to cope with um, being alone and being rejected. And you know how, and you're a starseed child, where you know how to look at everything, at every angle of the world and everything. You know how to look at different perspectives of life, from different people at different angles. And you don't just take one thing for what it is, and just accept it for that. You know how to, if it's someone that's homeless, you know how to relate to their situation that they're going to. If it's a person that's rich or wealthy, you know what they're doing, and you know how to pretty much expect the way they view life, or how they're living, or the way that they're reacting as such. If it's a person that's could be a prostitute, and or could be a player, or could be, you know how to take uh, different perspectives from different people, and see them from all different angles, and put them in the place and category where they belong, because you've seen it all. You've had to endure so much, but you didn't get caught up in what was going on in this world, because you had to endure so many hardships of life, to where what people are doing. Illusion or a facade from a person that's being authentic or genuine, a genuine person at heart. And so this is where it's going to be, this purging and this dark night of the soul. And this, guys, also often in the past, and what have helped me on these different levels and elevations to raise my vibration, and to realize what's going on with me and why it's occurring, and what reason it's for, and to go ahead and heal it, let it come up, heal it, and move on. Okay, guys. And so you pretty much know what's going on, because God have already came to you and told you what your issue is, or whatever. And so this period in place of time that we're going to be experiencing right now is where, and you and your masculine could be, and I'm going to come back with a video where we're all at in this specific area of our life during the aspect and the situation that's going on with the divine femme, the divine masculine, and the divine femme. And so, guys, I went under last night. Retrograde hit, and I went under. And God is calling us to heal deep, dark wounds that have been embedded and embodied in our body for quite some time. It's time to let it come up, heal it, release it, and let go. And so where I'm at, it could be, you're purging out what have occurred in your life that could have been lack, or in poverty, or, not having enough. You never had access to having enough to do anything to work with. And so you had to take what you had and work with it. And you were able to take nothing and make something out of it. Okay, guys? This is where we're at. And so, what I want to talk to you guys about, don't try to suppress it and keep it, let it go. Just let it go. It's been lingering for too long, and God wants you to be healed, and He wants us to be delivered and healed, and He wants us to move out of these dark cycles, these empty, these uh, uh, hurts and pains that we have endured for so long, that we cover up and that we close off, and we choose to not try to allow the sun in, say for instance, to shine light on the situation, to illuminate the darkness and remove it from your body or your mind or your mental state. And so, guys, if you do this, God is going to bless you. He's going to bless us. It's going to be like, your past life was a whole different life that you had lived, and you're a whole new person. And so, guys, I want to get you to this place, this space. And so, as I'm going through, I am telling you guys what's going on with me, so you'll know, because I believe to my soul it's a lot of counterparts that are on this vibration that I'm on. And I want you guys to be healed and blessed. Guys, this spiritual journey isn't a joke. It's nothing to play with. I also, and I will come back with another video with that, it's going to take choosing yourself. Choosing yourself, knowing your self-worth, knowing you are loved, knowing you could be all that God have called you to be. It's going to take that space and time right now. You're going to have to make a choice. And, in the past, if you have allowed things to go on and sacrifice your self-worth to make someone else feel good, you're going to have to take your power back. And so, guys, I will be back with another video. If you don't mind, if you would like and subscribe to my channel, I would appreciate it. God bless, and y'all have a great day.